Hi, friends. This is a story about a soldier who saved a dog's life. This heroic man put himself in harm's way to rescue an abandoned dog that was trapped inside a burning building. The dog had been shot in the head and was paralyzed from the neck down. And when our hero got closer, he could see that it was only a puppy. He carried the dog on his back for more than 2 kilometers until he found water and then revived the puppy with mouth-to-nose resuscitation. His actions were so praised that he was awarded a medal. A few days after receiving the award, the soldier shared his feelings about the rescue operation. He said that he was surprised by all the attention, but that saving the dog had been the right thing to do. It didn't hurt me at all. We soldiers are trained for such things. That's what we do, he said. In this video, we will tell you the whole story of how the soldier saved the dog. At the end, I will share the most recent photos of the dog and the soldier. Stay tuned until the end. The incident occurred during the military operation in Syria. Russian peacekeepers noticed that a Syrian citizen had fled to a nearby hill, leaving his house behind. But soon they saw that the building was engulfed in flames, and there was a dog inside that needed to be rescued. A soldier named Timur Kisamutinov volunteered to enter the burning building. As he went inside, he realized that the fire was spreading too quickly and that if he didn't find the dog soon, it would be too late. He started looking around and heard a small yelp. It seemed to be coming from under a bed. As he approached the bed, the animal started yelping louder and trying to get out from under the bed. The soldier looked under the bed and saw the dog. It was trying to get out, but it couldn't. He tried to grab the dog, but it was too scared and kept yelping and trying to bite him. Timur understood that the dog had been frightened by the loud noises and that it wouldn't let him near it because it was afraid. So he calmed the dog down in a soothing voice. After a while, he managed to approach the dog and pet it. Then he picked it up and carried it outside. When the soldier came out of the burning building with the dog in his arms, everyone was stunned. The dog was alive. Everyone applauded and cheered, thanking the soldier for his courage, but Timur wasn't done yet. He knew that saving the dog wasn't over. He noticed that the dog was paralyzed from the neck down and bleeding from its left eye. Timur immediately realized that the dog couldn't be left on its own. There was no one else around except the military personnel who had no time to take care of the animal. So he took the dog on his back and headed towards the field where the Russian field camp was located. On the way, he met his friend Dmitry Lagutin, who was driving a tractor. He asked Dmitry to help him deliver the dog to the veterinary clinic. The tractor drove them to the veterinary clinic, which was 2 kilometers away. But by that time, the dog's heart had already stopped beating. Timur didn't panic and immediately began performing mouth-to-nose resuscitation. Luckily, the veterinarian was able to stabilize the dog's condition and save its life. Later, the veterinarian said that the dog was very lucky to meet Timur. If the soldier hadn't rescued the dog in time, it would have definitely died. Timur himself reacted calmly to the question of how he managed to save the dog. He said, "I just did what I had to do." The next day, the commander of the unit decided to award the soldier a medal for saving the dog's life. All the higher officers and even the governor of the Kemerovo region were notified of the incident. At first, the humble soldier didn't want to accept the award. "I don't need any medals. I just did my duty," he said. However, the leadership insisted, so the soldier was awarded the medal for saving a person. It was noted that Timur risked his own life to save the animal, and that his actions were in line with the best traditions of the Russian military. And several days later, the Ministry of Defense published a video about Timur's feat. In the video, the soldier told how it all happened. He also shared his feelings about the rescue operation and talked about what happened after the incident. "We were clearing the territory and saw a Syrian civilian on a hill. His house was burning. At first, we thought maybe we should leave him alone, but then we realized that we couldn't do that. There was a dog in that house. I went inside and saw that the fire was spreading quickly. I heard a yelp and saw a puppy under the bed. It was trying to get out, but it couldn't. I called the dog and it started coming towards me. I went under the bed, grabbed it, and ran outside. Everyone clapped and cheered. I was very happy because it turned out that the dog was alive. But I knew that the hardest part was still ahead. The dog was paralyzed from the neck down and bleeding from its left eye. The fire had gone out by that time, and there was no one else around. I put the dog on my back and went to look for help. When I met Dima on the tractor, I asked him to help me take the dog to the vet. We drove 2 kilometers, and by that time the dog's heart had already stopped beating. I started doing mouth-to-nose resuscitation, and the vet was able to stabilize the dog's condition. Honestly, I was surprised by all the attention. I just did what I had to do. We soldiers are trained for such things. Any of my colleagues would have done the same if they were in my place. I don't need any medals or awards. I'm just glad that the dog was saved, said the soldier. After the incident, Timur continued to perform his duty in Syria as part of the Russian peacekeeping mission. The soldier said that everything happened very quickly and there wasn't much time to think. He just saw that there was a dog in a burning building and he had to save it. I just did what I had to do. It's hard to say what would have happened if I hadn't rescued the dog. Probably no one else would have risked their lives to save the animal, the soldier said. After the incident, Timur received many messages of gratitude from people who were proud of his heroic deed. One of the users wrote, "Glory to our soldiers, real men with a kind heart, respect and gratitude to you. Our soldiers are the best in the world." Another user added, "These are real Russian guys who aren't afraid of anything. Courage and honor to our defenders." As for the dog, after recovering from the injuries, it stayed with the military personnel. Everyone in the military unit loved the dog and took turns playing with it. The dog became a real friend to the soldiers. Recently, the soldier posted a photo with the dog on his social media page. It can be seen that both the soldier and the dog are doing well. We are glad that Timur saved the dog and that now they are friends. What do you think of this story? Be sure to share your thoughts. If you liked this story, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to check out these videos, which are waiting for you ahead. See you soon. Bye.